You guys are a fashion statement. Did you plan this?
Oh yeah, Georgie's candy stripes, my pollen shorts. Good. Yeah, we got a lot of busyness going on here.
Starting our new section. This one goes through Leadore, 122 miles. We're about 5 miles in, and ain't nobody feeling it right now. Nobody's feeling it. You feeling it? Yeah. Let's see about the June bug. See if she's feeling it. June, are you feeling it? You feeling excited about this section? No. Nobody. We had such a great time there in Hamilton, but having trouble getting in the swing. Thankfully, we don't have to go much further tonight, maybe another hour and a half or so. But we're walking, haven't lost anybody yet after a few junctions, which is amazing considering we're following Ethan. All right, I'm here with June. We're talking about the designers of the Continental Divide Trail. Tell me what you think about the trail they sent on this morning, June.
Annoying.
What was it like?
Straight up, and then flat for 2 seconds, then straight back down,
And then?
and then straight up again.
What on earth? That was funny. I thought it was funny. Henry, very, very deeply affected by those hills this morning, weren't you?
Yes, very.
Yeah, very. What did you do to pass the time?
Nothing.
Listening to a book or anything?
Mm-hmm.
What?
I'm listening to The Magician's Nephew.
Yeah. So leave you alone, please.
Yes, leave me alone.
Okay. Not sure what it is about my stuff, but the flies really seem to like it.
Flies like everything.
The flies like Ethan. He's honored.
Yep.
By their affection. Walking down to the stream to join Aiden. She's down cleaning some socks, I think. I'm going to fill a water bottle and to repair a Georgie ground pad. She's been deflating every night, so we got to find the leak down here in the water and then do a quick repair. Speaking of repairs, Monica's been like a sewing fiend. We had to cut a zipper and reattach it and sew it and all sorts of stuff. She's been sewing everything. Ethan's jacket has a rip in it. What else has she sewn? She's sewn backpacks. Really glad she's got the needles this trip. The sewing kit, I should say. Pretty awesome. It's a pretty good walk down here, and I'm going barefoot, so I'm going fairly slowly. But we take 2-hour lunches. So this is, yeah, that's what I meant to say. This is a 122 mile section. We've done 22 miles of it. Did 10 last night and 12 before lunch today. So we have 100 miles to go to Leadore. And so we'll just have to see how many days it's going to take. But I would guess 4.5, something like that. But we have a hill to climb after lunch. About 375 feet per mile. But who's counting? This is Aiden. She's down by the creek, shaving her legs.
That's what happens when you run out of time in town.
What do you think about the section so far, Ada?
It's different, I think. They're definitely going more straight up and straight down mountains than they were before.
You glad for a 40-mile water carry?
No.
How do you like your new shoes?
They're beautiful.
Yeah.
They got the rainbow shoelaces.
Uh-huh.
Blue back and mustard and red and black and yellow on the bottom.
The one directive that we left Wendy with, Wendy of Fitness. Fitness is our local running store, and they have sponsored us by giving us a discount on shoes. Big discount. It's really great. But Henry's one directive to Wendy when we left town was, what?
Give me the ugliest pair you have. So
Ugliest pair you can find. Ugliest colors you can find.
They did a good job.
She did a good job. You want to thank Wendy?
Thank you, Wendy. Thank you for the obnoxious colors.
The flies. The flies. It's like bad out here at the moment. Georgie climbing. I just wanted to do a little video of us climbing, because normally I'm not out of breath, and you might get the impression that this is super easy and we just cruise up the hills or whatever, but no, it's hard. It's stinking hard, isn't it, George?
Yes.
Yeah. It's beautiful, but we're not stopping to enjoy it. Absolutely. Look at that.
Mosquitoes.
There's a couple mosquitoes though, like a million buzzing around us. You can't stop. There's pretty flowers, all this cool like glacial moraine. Alright. See that right there? That is a necessary and valuable thing on the trail. This is covered in snow. You gotta have those cairns to find your way. It's pretty awesome. I don't know who does it, trail maintenance people or what. So we're coming into camp now, and we've developed a plan. Here's the plan. Henry and I are going to set up the ropes for bear bags. After a hard-fought debate, Monica won, and we have to hang the stupid bear bags. I don't know which side I don't know if you can tell which side I was on in the debate, but we're hanging the stupid bear bags instead of sleeping with them in the tent. But it's going to be set up the tent and throw the ropes first, because we need two, because our bear bags are so heavy, our food bags are so heavy, and then Henry and I'll come back and help him set up the tents, and we'll get inside the tents, and yes, we're going to eat in the tents, because my gosh, these mosquitoes are terrible. Then 1, 2, 3, everybody throws their food bags out of the tents, and Henry and I hang them. That's the plan for tonight. It will not be filmed, because there will be tears and there will be speed.
I'm starving.
Alright, so here's the situation. I'm walking with June. We're walking toward a pass. Well, actually, the last mile toward a lunch below a pass. And it starts to sprinkle, so I go to grab my umbrella, and I realized, holy cow, I've lost my umbrella. I left it at the water source where I'd gotten Ethan some water because he lost his Sawyer. So I was back there, and so I ran back to the source and found my umbrella and turned around, and as soon as I did, it started hailing. So that's the good news. There's more good news. It stopped hailing. More good news. We're at the bottom of the pass, not at the top with all this lightning. Pretty cool, right? Anyway, day in the life. Day in the life. Let's see. I don't know. Hail. Lots of hail on the ground still. And I'm at a junction, so I have to look at my app to see if I'm going the right way. Well, what'd you guys think?
That was a blast.
Huh?
I enjoyed my life. Insanity.
Isn't it? Monica, did you enjoy it?
No.
What?
No, it scares me.
The scary part was the
Hail and
thunder, not the
lightning
hail.
and thunder?
The thunder was
I thought it
the
was
scary
cool.
part. I always get scared from thunder, but the hail.
George was like, this is cool, and then
Yeah.
lightning, she was like, oh no.
This is not cool anymore.
I was alone, so I started running after them.
Oh
I don't
man.
want the whole time.
June and I are at the top of the pass. This is Mountain Pass, right, June?
Yeah.
Okay, you made it. Little lunch stop here. Kind of did an early day, early morning stop.
Morning or afternoon, whatever it is.
It is about time to start packing up.
Yep.
I got some service, so I got to talk to a friend who's sending a replacement lens for one that Georgie just broke. She was devastated when she broke it. I mean, just devastated. So, really excited to have that come out. Well, that was pretty fun. We got to see a glimpse of a goat, huh, Monica?
Yeah, it was a gigantic mountain goat.
We're trying to find out what kind it was. Henry got a good picture. There's an official name for it, right? Ooh, tick.
Really?
Yep. That's the tick that was on my leg. Ooh. He is not. That tick right there is not long for this world.
He's a sandbar.
Up this last hill, I was giving June a speech about engaging her muscles and not being afraid to let them hurt and be tired. I just think so much of it that I represent as being about a desire for her to grow is really just impatience on my part. And I'm frustrated with myself this morning in finding myself just wanting to rush her and push her and being frustrated. I mean, she does walk all day. It's 13 hours of walking. It's just a lot, and she does keep going, and she keeps going steady. It's just so hard to do with somebody who is dragging the pace. And you know, why I'm saying this, I guess probably it's an experience common to people who try to take their families hiking. And I want to remember that it wasn't all bliss. You know, part of the reason to record all this stuff is that it's not just all, yay, look at the amazing view, which, okay, it's amazing. But I just have bad attitudes sometimes, maybe most times. And I don't know, it's just not easy. You're only as fast as your slowest. And June is our slowest. And so we all have to really, I have to figure out how to invite her into strength and more strength and continue to push her in ways that are not debilitating or demeaning or all that kind of stuff. That's a kid after 21 miles. He's still grinding. It's slow, but it's steady. Awfully proud of her. Out with Monica from lunch. That's what I'm doing. Walking out with Monica from lunch. We've had a blissful section. Yeah, this whole section we've just been like lockstep. Harmonious. Beautiful.
Putting on some sunscreen.
Monica's putting on sunscreen. I'm just pushing her. I just tripped over something. I'm pushing her. Aren't I? Oh, you look beautiful.
Thank you.
That's a nice base. Or what do you call it?
Oh, good. This is a good mirror.
Oh, fantastic.
It's sunscreen, man.
We have
Trying to get 5 years, age 5 years on each through hike.
give me your high and low of the section here, Monica.
Okay, my high was probably this morning's view. Coming up over sunrise, up over the up over a ridge on both, you know, views on both sides.
Uh-huh.
It was really pretty. Really, just loved it. And my low was probably, it was probably getting in the tent. Probably setting up in the heavy rain that one night. Having everybody screaming at each other. Georgie crying in a puddle.
That wasn't great.
That wasn't a great moment.
High and low of this section?
Probably high was setting up in the heavy rain. And low is probably this morning.
You're such a jerk.